thinking that you are having a big goal and you want to achieve it, so don't make it as a burden. If you are having a lot of dreams to accomplish it or achieve it, don't make it as a burden. Because once you are thinking something which is gigantic, your mind will make it more complicated to how to do it. Though it might be possible you are having some reasonable things to understand it, right? Maybe you are very good, you are having a good potential about it, but once it comes to achieving it, once it comes to putting efforts, like, yeah, it may perplex most of the people. So you don't need to think a lot about it. You just need to segregate those things in a partition. So of course, like, here I'm going to tell you one more thing. Like, sometimes you don't need to think that how big thing you want to achieve. You need to think how small things I have to change it first in quest of achieving anything. While you want to achieve something, it's very important, it's very significant. You have to change the nuance habits or nuance things which can rectify it. Okay, I'll give you a simply one example. While in another place there's a lots of book are there and you have to sift somewhere, and there's around of 1,000 books which you can see, but the thing is, while you are thinking all the 1,000 book, you cannot hold it and put into the another place because you are not a robot, right? So maybe at that time, maybe once you think about yourself, then you will think, I'm not that much of a strong person who can sift all the books over the another place, isn't it? So what the first thought will come to your mind, I'll be take as much as I can in a one day, in a one time, right? So in a one time you will take maybe 5, 10, 20, whatever the strength you are having, and then you start transferring on to the place, another, like whatever the place you wanted to shift it, you start transferring to that place, and slowly, gradually, you will see after 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, if all the books has been transferred one place to another place. And then you will think about it, see, all the books are here, and back then I was just thinking from last many hours how I'm going to do so, because this is huge, right? So the same way, while you are having something to do in your mind and you want something which is huge, which might be take your 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, whatever, maybe it is needed to work a lot on it. So you have to segregate those things and try to rectify your small things which you did it wrongly, and try to fix it first, those things. So then once you start doing the small accomplishment, that's actually going to put a vital role in your life. Because once you just think about it, to doing big thing cannot be done by within a seconds, right? It needed a efforts or consistent efforts. So for that you need to put a small changes, right? You need to understand what the nuance mistake you are doing. You need to put a small changes, right? You need to understand what the nuance mistake you are doing. So first rectify those mistakes.